What's up, gang? How is everybody doing this fine evening, or whatever the time is, whatever time zone you're in? We're global. I gotta include everybody. Hey, Masturbators here. Good to see you. Mr. Bates. Today, we are... Hey, what's up, Krozzy? Today, we are playing Liza P. We're at the section where we have to kill a priest in God's house. That bitch is going to take a while, not going to lie. I'm not exactly the best at this game, so we're going to see how it goes. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Sparkly? What's up, Alan? I wanted to ask y'all, I don't know if it's just my For You page on TikTok or if it's everybody, but are y'all getting Grug edits? Y'all getting like Grug power scaling edits? Y'all fuck with Grug? I accidentally saw an image of this dude's meat with like so much foreskin. Y'all been seeing that? I call it slug. Rhymes with grug. It's been quite a bit. Grug jokes are so fucking funny. Okay, it's not me. Good. I wonder if because I was like, dude, am I just like freaked out? Because dude, I mean, okay, this image, which I can't pull up on Twitch because TOS, but it's an image of Grug with like a gigantic dong, with a bunch of foreskin, and now people are doing a bunch of drawings of cartoon characters with the huge stinky dong. And I just saw Peter Griffin's too. I'm so sorry I missed last stream. Was sacrificing of my brother suffice? Yeah, just make sure to do it in my name. Also, I have a P.O. box. Drop his spleen in the P.O. box so I can feast on it. That way the ritual is complete. Unironically, he's a goated character. I may not have ideas, but I have my strength. I know, goated dad. Also, the way he wants his mother-in-law to die, hilarious. Absolute. That really made me giggle. He's a funny guy. I saw one that said, I call it Hiroshima 1945, rhymes with Grug. Yeah, it's been devolving now because I think it's been like 2 days since the meme started, I'm pretty sure. So it's reaching that like meta point, where it folds in on itself a bunch of times. Anyway, dude, I saw one that was gross. It towed the line. It was like it was Peter Griffin, and they put goo on the dong. They made the tip sticky. That was too much for me. I was like, dude, I opened this app, like all of us troglodytes. I wake up in the morning and then I open TikTok and spend like way too long fucking staring into the void. And the first thing I saw this morning when I woke up and scrolled was Peter Griffin's stinky tip. It was terrible. Have I seen the Power Rangers edits? Or is it them with? I can pull it up. Is it them with dongs? I haven't. They always just be blasting motherfuckers. Yeah, I think I've told y'all this before, but ever since I was a kid, I have a reoccurring nightmare of the Power Rangers like murdering my mom. It's so fucking funny. Power Rangers edits. I feel like that might just pull up like. There's probably a shit ton of Power Rangers edits. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find the ones you're talking about. Quantum Razor. What good streaming content. Let's watch some YouTube shorts, y'all. Were y'all big into Power Rangers? I like never got that into them. This is not what you're talking about at all. I'll send you the one when I get home. Okay, word. Yeah, me neither, Sparkly. I think I don't know why I never got into Power Rangers. I think it was just a show that felt like it should be animated. You know what I mean? I saw Grug's massive schlong. Yeah, he calls it slug. Rhymes with Grug. I was more of a Wildcrats guy. Wildcrats is gas. I forgot about Wildcrats, dude. I loved that shit. One of the only like family-friendly shows that I actually enjoyed watching when I grew up. For some reason, a lot of like children's shows scared the shit out of me. Like, one of my earliest memories is like crying my fucking eyes out watching Barney. This thing scared the fuck out of me. Always. SpongeBob opinions? Dude, SpongeBob is one of the only shows that like I'm sad that I missed out on getting into. Because I know the big references, the the chocolate lady, the other big memes, but I never got that into it, unfortunately. Not for lack of, actually, yeah, for lack of trying. It was just never on. I was more like Phineas and Ferb person. I was more of a Phineas and Ferb person. We all wanted to crack Aviva. That's the girl from Wild Kratts, right? Wild Kratts Aviva. Yeah, she was pretty bad. I think I was too young to I didn't even register it. Hips. Oh, that's off screen. Fuck it. I don't feel like readjusting it. It don't matter. It don't matter. My school put on a big ass projector and played Wild Kratts during lunch in second grade. I'm surprised they still. I guess you're not that much younger than me. It's 6 years. That makes sense. Wild Kratts is really fun. I liked it a lot. It still holds up too. I saw an episode of the Wild Kratts not that long ago. Maybe a couple years. This girl I was talking to, her little brother was watching it, and I still found it enjoyable when he had it on the family TV. The first few seasons of SpongeBob is free of Prime Video. Free on Prime Video. Yeah, I gotta catch up on SpongeBob. Although, I guess I would have to select which which SpongeBob episodes would be funny for adults. Hey, new person, Zodiac. Is that a Zodiac thing? You murdering people? 100 men versus the Wild Kratts as gorillas. Dude, the Wild Kratts got that all day. Are you fucking kidding me? They're Bond? They're Bond? Dude. They're gonna reach behind, have their hand hovering around their hole, and they're gonna throw that dookie at fucking light speed. It's gonna incinerate the whole crowd immediately. I had a horrible nightmare about Big Bird murdering my family. Yeah, dude, I was always afraid of the Muppets too. I think I've never been able to, with puppetry, I've never been able to escape how lifeless their eyes look. It's that it strikes me the way that such a small image. It strikes me the way that sharks do, or the way people describe. You ever watch a true crime documentary and they're like, you look into his eyes and it was just he was looking right through you. I can't make eye contact with this thing. Therefore, I want to skin it and wear it as a coat. Which, hey, maybe that makes me the murderer. But it's in self-defense. I think. It's some level of paranoia. Barney was my op as a kid. Yeah, fuck Barney. Are you kidding me? Oh, have y'all ever seen if you hate Barney, this would be sort of cathartic. What's it called? It has Robin Williams in it. Robin Williams Barney movie. Yeah, Death to Smoochie. Y'all ever seen this before? Oh. I don't remember the swastika scene. Ignore that. Ignore that. Anyway, Death to Smoochie is a really good movie. It's about if Barney was forced to retire for a newer and better Barney, and then he comes back to try to kill him. You know what? It's kind of like The Substance, but with Barney. A little bit. Would you rather fight one gorilla? We're back with it. Hey, another new person. What's up, Rose? Hello, how are you? I have a problem with my headphones, so I can't hear you. Can you reply to me in chat? I will really appreciate it. Fuck it. Hello, Rose. Would you rather fight one gorilla-sized chicken with the gorilla's stats? Now, what do you mean by stats? I feel like that you mean strength? Because a gorilla-sized chicken is not as strong as a gorilla. Or 10 chicken-sized gorillas with the claws and stats of a chicken. Okay, if I'm assuming what you mean by stats is the strength of a gorilla, I'm obviously taking 10 chicken-sized gorillas. And I'm doing the fucking rumbling. All those questions are answered the same exact way. I'm stepping on them. Hey, Apple's back. What's up, dog? Yeah, my bad. I didn't mean to pull that up. I think all of us are seeing too much fascist shit already. I didn't mean to pull that up. Look up HP Gary Cajuega. Sure. HP Gary Cajuega. Gary Juega? You gotta let me. Whoa, wait. This is fucking creepy. I don't like this kind of shit. Also, this goes into further. What are they called? Who are the The people who don't talk, the whole thing is that they ventriloquists do not like ventriloquists. They creep me out. Rose really struggling without the headphones. Why don't you unplug the headphones? I'm playing Lies of P. We're gonna be murdering a priest in the house of God. It'll be pretty delightful. We're taking Ricky Gervais's bit a little bit further. We're committing to it more. I'm doing swell. That's how I'll reply to Rose. How are you? Also, I have work later today. I guess we have some new people in here. Anybody new? Feel free to join the Discord if you want to be more active in the community. And I work at a Chipotle, so I'm going to be fucking selling them overpriced burritos later. So I'm only going to be live for like 2 hours. 2 hours-ish. Dude, this is creepy. This was the right thing to pull up, right, Johnny? Penn and Teller. Do not like ventriloquist. That shit freaks me out. Gives off possession. I don't like puppets. They give off possession. Not a fan. What happened last stream, I absolutely ethered a couple bosses in Lies of P. That's pretty much it. I wasn't that funny last stream. I was kind of bummed. I wonder if Trump is the founding titan secretly in the White House. Hold up. Okay, we got pretty crazy conspiracy theory going on. This is coming from Zodiac, allegedly related to the Zodiac killer. I wonder if Trump is the founding titan secretly, and the White House is the Confederates, and he'll recreate the rumbling. Hey, brother, maybe he'll start the rumbling and turn the whole world into a golf course. Who knows? That seems like it might be his prerogative. Wait a damn minute. We need Gabby. Man, fuck Gabby. That's a little girl. I never finished Attack on Titan. I mean, don't worry. The whole thing's spoiled for me. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to spoil Attack on Titan for someone who hasn't seen it. Yeah, I'm going to not do that, actually. It's too peak to ruin for somebody. Even if there's one person in here who hasn't seen it, I don't want to ruin it. Yeah, man, I fucked up that oven, Casual. I beat its ass. Whooped them. Easy. And then I whooped the next boss, too, I think. Or I think it was a mini-boss. If we're talking about conspiracies, I think Stevie Wonder could see a little... Johnny, your radiation is piercing the chat once again. We got a Dr. Manhattan situation going down one more time. Look up Power Rangers Switch edits. Was that like Power Rangers on the block? What you mean? They got switches on their guns or something? Do the Power Rangers have guns? Power Rangers Switch edits. Power on TikTok? You just gotta link it in the Discord when you're home. That way I could click on it. Because otherwise I'm just gonna watch a bunch of like fucking Power Rangers edits made by like 8-year-olds. Yes. Wait, this is the right thing?
Don't come any closer. You'll force me to do something I don't want to do.
What do you mean by that?
Let me show you. White Drago sword.
May thy knife chip and shatter. Dude, it's so campy. Dude, they do have guns. What the hell? Okay, this is what you're talking about. That's hilarious. I thought the whole thing was that they were like ninjas. What the fuck? You're brave for just searching shit live? I trust my community. I don't think y'all are gonna link me like something crazy. Dude, that's crazy. What's the point of the leotards then? You're just a cop. You're like just getting the full rainbow out of the thin blue line flag. That's all that is. That's crazy. I didn't know they had guns. Power Rangers not from 63rd, that's true. Send them to O Block. Saw straight up porn trying to look at AOT edits. Yeah, that happened to me not that long ago. I was dude, Reddit. Holy shit! I look up Like if I'm a fan of something and I try to look up the community, like what I tried to look up most recently was like Apothecary Diaries. Peak anime, by the way. Apothecary Diaries, gas. I tried to look it up and that like fucking, insert show name R34 just pops up every time and it feels like it's making fun of me. You know what I mean? It just freaks me out. I'm like, God damn it, man. I do not, and that happens with Twitter too. I open Twitter now, and it feels like every time I open that shit, it's like somebody I follow who doesn't know they're on their alt account, like retweeting porn or just full of like fascist shit. They know Yopert an artist. Is that meant to be your or is Yopert an artist? Yopert. I don't think was. I can spell Uter. I think you're just trying to say oh, what the fuck? You did not do this on purpose, Johnny, but Uter is apparently an ethnic slur. So just fun fact for you, Johnny did type that in a Twitch chat at some point. They know you're an artist. Dude, I started, oh yeah, I am an artist for the new people. I can, without having to show it, I drew this. Or okay, I can show it, wait. Just to show that I can actually draw. Give me 1 second. There we go. I drew this. It's like a little animal war scene. I turned it into my mouse pad. Anyway, all of my older friends in life are like, yeah, you should draw porn. You should draw porn. That's how you can make money fast, monetize. Use your talents to draw some titties. Some fucking ahego. Ayo, Johnny, that's not cool, man. Reddit is so fucking weird, no offense, but I see Gore every other post trying to find something. Yeah, it's rough. Let me go back to gameplay. Reddit is like one of the most how do I phrase it? It's like yin and yang, but there's no grave space in the middle. Remove the white dot from the black and the black dot from the white, because it's just like incredibly helpful resource, and then also the most evil, perverted shit in the world. BRB King, no worries. Feel free to join at whatever your convenience is, and feel free to leave whenever. Watch monkeys watching magic tricks. Oh yeah, I like those. I do enjoy the monkeys watching magic tricks. When they have like the fake thumb. Or they don't even need that. You could just like have a ball in a cup and then dump it out of their peripheral vision, and they'll freak the fuck out. Watching magic tricks.
My Spectrum services helps
Everyone buy this. I'm a controlled op for the fucking system. Buy Eternal Water, shop at Amazon. Fuck off. Dude, it feels so good to be this dumb. I would love it. Crazy that this thing without the glass in the middle would probably freak out and rip this guy's face off. Is today a long stream? No, I've worked today too, so it's like 3 hours max, or probably around 2 hours total. Most likely around 2 hours, but if I'm having a lot of fun, I'll stay on for 3. I gotta go. My auntie is watching news and trying to rant to me. All good, Apple. That sounds insufferable. Good luck with having a political conversation with an older member of your family. Or maybe it's local news. Maybe it's chill. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, Reddit is rough. I tried to like put my mom onto Reddit, and I felt bad because it's like I said, it's a helpful resource for if you're like a producer or you draw or anything like that. It's for future reference. Control tab is to switch tabs. Control T is to add a tab. Okay, word. And Control W is to exit a tab. Cool. Control tab, switch tabs. Got it. I used Reddit for sim stuff, and that was a mistake. Yeah, exactly. If you're like an artist or a producer or anything, like, dude, r/drum kits was goated. Like when I was a kid, it's essentially like a bunch of pirated drum kits. But if you're first starting and you want like some good like 808 packs or something, this shit is awesome. So I was like, oh, Reddit is great. And I made an account, and it's still up there. I used to be active in like art communities and stuff. And then you slowly start like interacting with more weird people who are like annoying, very like, actually, this would be, the like updoots culture. Shit is annoying. And I'm a little bit petty. Like, it just felt too dorky for me. Like, I was like, this is annoying. Thank you for the gold, stranger. Like, dude, I wanna grab you by your gullet and throw you out a window. Not really, but that's just my base instinct. That it brings out like my monkey mind for some reason. I'm on a few cancer subreddits, and it's been nice. Yeah, that is nice. There's communities that are cool, on Reddit. What's the There's also some really funny subreddits of like people going through trips, and it'll be like a picture of their hand, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" That's pretty delightful. It'll just be a picture of drywall, and it's like the people are talking, which I like quite a bit. I think it's silly. People on Reddit who have to be right piss me off. I swear to God. Yeah, they're annoying. That's exactly it. I mean, on Reddit, I posted on like a cheesecake subreddit, or no, r/Los Angeles, like where to get the best cheesecake, and motherfuckers started fighting in my comments about where good cheesecake is. And it's like, dude, you can have different opinions. Also, 20 people just said the Cheesecake Factory, and it's like, duh, bitch. I asked for, I know that. Anyway, I am not a fan of the community on Reddit writ large, but there's a lot of cool people on there still. I guess that's like any online community, though. The worst hellscape that got ruined that I used to love is Twitter, though. I mean, you all are very familiar with the fact that Twitter is like a shit show now, which is highly unfortunate. You saw your friend watching disabled basketball fails. No. Oh, shit. I meant to do the emote thing before I got on stream today. I'm going to set it up after stream today, John. Hold it. Actually, I don't have my phone to set a reminder. I'll just remember. We'll be good. I'll set it up after stream. I meant to do it before stream today, but, I'm just a guy. Is what it is. I'm going to be straight honest here. Only subreddit I'm in is a femboy hentai subreddit. I'm a gooner, I know. Alan. You got to get out the trenches. You can't. You got to escape. Oh! Okay, we're good. I hit my microphone. I thought my computer crashed for a second. I think, there's, one weird thing about, I'm not talking about you here, Alan, but have you guys noticed that, how do you even explain this? Gooner, culture and language has entered the, mainstream cultural zeitgeist, and is making actual Gooners more difficult to identify. You know what I mean? I wish people at the you used to be able to sniff out a freak, but now everyone's wearing the freak flag, and some of them didn't earn it. You know what I mean? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, motherfuckers. What do they call that in the army? I'm forgetting. I can't land the joke because vocab fail. Can't remember. What did I come back to? I'm saying there's a lot of gooners out here false claiming. You can't identify the real freaks anymore. They're we got to start treating these people like when you got homeless people wearing fake fatigues and stuff, and you got real army vets going out and filming them. Got to do the same thing. You see someone wearing some lolicon fucking Nezuko t-shirt like a weirdo, you gotta go up and be like, you're not really about that ethical gooning shit, man. You're not about it. You don't know what it is. You're a liar and a fraud. We got fake gooners in 2025. We got fake gooners everywhere, man. People are trying to deceive us. They're liars. It's not real. They're not really about it. Spooners. Fuck! It's gonna take me a second to get into a rhythm. There we go. Too early. Shit! Too early? Too early? Got that one? All right. When I'm playing the game, I'm gonna lock in a little bit and not talk as much. I can't be good at the game and banter. I realized that on my first Lies of P stream. Gooning discourse in between fighting. Dude, fuck. Okay, I gotta lock off of him. It's like Melania. It's for anybody in the chat who remembers, oh shit. Try to break my weapon. Shit! God damn it! Thank you for banning the bot. Get the fucking robots out of here. We don't fuck with the oil bloods. That sounded a little too real. I mean, I don't like robots, but that... Fooners, to be stupid is to be happy. Yeah, well... Yeah. Maybe a little bit. I'm caught between doing a bit and also saying anti-intellectualism is bad. Everyone here should know that, though. Okay. Okay. But what I was saying was, like, you used to be able to identify a freak in a good way or a bad way, you know? Like, back in the day, you see someone with, like, a fucking Nezuko decal on their car... You go, oh, this motherfucker is almost a pedophile. But nowadays, you got dudes who are like, no, it's like a 2013 aesthetic, man. It's like retro. It's like modern retro. Because anime entered the zeitgeist. It's like the ultimate. It's like Epstein's Island. The modern gooner culture is like Epstein's Island. It provides refuge. We can't tolerate it. Shit, too early. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I got your timing down, bitch. Oh. I gotta get a heavy attack in there. What the hell just hit me? Oh shit, I thought you were gonna do an above swing. Oh, wrong thing. No. Ah, shit. That punish window's so small, I just have to poke him. Shit. 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 Oh. Gimme. Maybe I could show y'all phase 2. If I don't sell. Too early. That was stupid. Unlock! Gotta click the fucking... Okay, we're just going to show you phase 2. That's all I'm concerned about now. I think he's a halfway one. Oh, he falls backwards too! Shit, I didn't know that. Oh, shit! Oh! I sold. God damn it. This boss is just a swollen nutsack. Real. That was a stupid joke. That's not even. That's just gross. You think like fuck it? I'll say it. I was listening to any Almost Friday TV fans in the chat. Anybody know who those people are? They make pretty good sketches. Anyway, I was watching I listen to their podcast at work sometimes. with a guy named Will Angus and Liam Culla. Anyway, I feel so bad for doctors that have to do checkups because sometimes they have to squeeze balls like this that look like biochemical grenades. It looked like alien warfare weapons. Like, he was telling a story about one of his friends who's like a doctor had to grab this old guy's dong, and the words used were, it fell apart in my hand. That's horrifying. Imagine going through that. Imagine having to check up on some guy's balls that are in active decay. I feel like as a doctor, I'd be too prone to just tell motherfuckers to give up. Be like, it's over, man. Your dong paid its dues. Give me that, give me that. No! Whip! Shit, I should have got that. Hit me! Damn, I'm only like an eighth of the way through. Shit. Too early. That was stupid. Ah, I do that every time. I always assume that punish window's bigger. Ah, he falls straight down. I just gotta step back when he does that. Dude! Dude! Unlock, run through, like Melania. Ah, shit. Give me that, give me that. Alright. I think I could get one more big tag there. Maybe I'll try it again on next run. What are you doing? Why are you cocking back? Oh, shit. Shit. Okay, let me just pop this. Does he have 2 full health bars? I don't think so. Oh my god, this fucking guy with his big ass. He does have 2 full health bars. Or maybe he gets down to like a fourth of the way? Oh shit, you pick up the pace? Ah, it's cooked. God damn it. Yeah, that's true. The Nezuko people are pretty freaky. Or not pretty freaky. They are. That's lolicon shit. That's weirdo lolicon shit. Yo, I'm back. Still haven't gotten past the I ate my grandma. This is casual, struggling to type. This is this thing even supposed to be? What is this thing supposed to be? This is a priest that got turned into a gigantic, pulsating, sweaty ball sack. That's what this thing is. You haven't eaten your grandma? That's true. Get on top of that. Everyone knows it's your God-given duty. Once your grandma hits 70 years old, she is only allowed to be food. Oh, I was wondering this last night. Would y'all eat if chickens looked exactly like little dudes? Would you still eat them? Like, would that strike you as cannibalism to eat something that is entirely not human, but looks like humans? If cows were cows, but they just looked like guys. I don't know if
I would. I think it would freak me out too much. I'm fucking up this run. I just gotta run away. Run backward. Spammer. Dude, you have 2 full health bars. That sucks, man. Too early. I should have gotten that. Give me that. Too far. Stupid. Too early. Gimme, gimme! Fuck you with your little backswing, man. Gimme, gimme. Can I get 2? No, I cannot. I'm cooked. That's okay. I can get 2, but I did 3 on accident. I was button mashing. Okay, that's good to know. Everything about the chickens is the exact same, but they look like little dudes. They look like little guys. Everything about them is the same. They eat the same shit. They chirp the same way. They behave the same, but they just look like little dudes. Are you eating them? Too much gooning. Speaking for, hold up. I want to see what y'all have to say about the discourse. Back to the monkey doing magic tricks. But I feel like there would be an uprising of human chickens and cows. That's gotta be a vegan movie. They would be too dumb still. They're still chicken and cows. They're not, like, everything about them is the same, but they just look like little dudes. Also, will the meat taste the same? Yeah, the meat tastes the exact same. Watching you play Souls makes me realize I'm shit at games, LMAO. I finished DK Country 2 nights back. That was the gaming highlight of the year so far. Yeah. I'm pretty good at Souls games. I'm not like, there's people who are really good, but I'm okay. I mean, I can get some parries off. I can beat them. It just takes me a bit longer than the people who are actually about it. How does one get decaying nuts? Getting older, brother. That's all it takes. You don't have to do anything other than age. One day we're going to have balls that look like rotting fruit. Just is what it is. Bring me my money, I'm eat the fuck out of them. Okay, Johnny does not care. He's going to shish kebab the human chickens. He's going to eat that shit like a grilled fish. He's not even going to obscure the fact that they look like humans. Then yes, I'm fucking eating them. Okay, word. Have we still always been eating them? If then not, yeah. Everything about them is the same. Culturally, historically, the meat's the same. They taste the same. They just look like little dudes. I would still eat them. I ain't the one killing them. The meat still looks the same to me in the store. As far as I know, it's a normal looking chicken. That's fair. Interesting. I think I would be hesitant to eat the little dude chickens, but I probably, dude, once I had like some fried human chicken leg, I'm sold probably. I get a bucket of forearms. I'm in that shit. Objectively, it would probably be a downgrade because our skeleton to meat ratio is a lot worse than chickens. Oh. Give me that. Too early. Oh, you're fucking fat ass. You know that there actually has been an old man who died from suffocation from a big ass in a club? He tried to catch something he couldn't handle. It's the story of Icarus, but including butt cheeks. Bitch. Okay, too early. Okay, your wombo combo, I understand. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm getting fucked up. I missed way too many parries. Will you stop spamming that shit, man? This run is sold. I used too many of my pulse cells. Okay. Why are you so much faster this time? Too early. Gimme, gimme, gimme! I'll just leave it at 1. Fuck it. Gimme, 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 gimme! Ah, shit, you backed up. That sucked. Too early. Way too early. Come on. Way too early. Way too late. That was a bad run. Whatever. Sip. Okay. I didn't. Wait. Hold up. What are the people saying? They sell chicken. Wait. Okay. I missed a shit ton of chats. I would eat so many it'd be considered genocide. Yeah, maybe you think. Well, now I'm just getting into straight up cannibalism. Asking you if human chickens would taste good. I guess. I feel like human beings have a lot of like vehicles for some like pretty good grub. Like, if you were a chicken, you know what I mean? Like I feel like because for chicken wings are my favorite part of a chicken, and we have more meat on all of our. We have 2 times what they got because they just have their wings, but we have our arms and legs, so it might be better. Who knows? I feel like in that universe, chickens would be like a house pet. Yeah, maybe. So, although, would having like a little, that'd be like having like a little stupid dude running around. That'd be like an eternal kid, but less cute. I don't know. I don't find humans that cute. To be clear, I don't mean babies. I don't mean like cute babies. I mean little dudes, like little grown men dudes. A bunch of me's. I don't think that would be enjoyable. Bro went out smiling. I didn't add up to the end of it. It was autocorrect, so just pretend I didn't. Hat now. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll go put on my witch hat. Give me a second. I'd rather fall out of a plane. Hannibal's origin story. Apparently we have the same meat as pigs and pork is pretty good. Okay, I'll put on my hat. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. My dad doesn't eat pig because it's similar to humans. That's why pigs are the final like rotation of tests that we do before we switch to human experimentation. Similar organs and stuff. All right. Yeah, an eternal kid, that's just a cat or a dog, but cats or dogs are cute. I'm not cute. I would be a little guy. I'd be a dude. I'd be like a small, stupid dude running around your house with thumbs. I'd be out there fucking shit up, which dogs do and cats do, but they're like furry and cute. It wouldn't be as enjoyable. I finna be eating pork fried rice every day now. Sparkly with the Hannibal cosplay. Let's go. We got the fucking the Winklevoss twins in the chat. Your dad is missing out. Pork is top 5 meat. I know my dad eats my dad doesn't eat like octopus either because they're too smart, which is totally fine. Like I don't care about what dietary choices people make, but holy shit, is octopus and squid good? And pork is like essential to me. I can't give that up. I can't give it up. Going to try to teach my brother to ride his bicycle. Good luck with that, casual. Let me know how it goes. Have a good one. All right. Caught up on the fucking cannibalism discourse. Let's see if I can't beat this priest thing before I have to go to work. The organs in this game are getting to me. Maybe I need to swear fealty to a lord. This knowledge about pork has made my denial of the urges of flesh and bone difficult. Yeah, people taste pretty good apparently. I've heard that from cannibals. Not in real life, but just in general. Although I guess cannibals would be the ones to say humans taste good. I don't know. Like they might be a biased demographic. Oh shit. I'm getting fucked up. Hold up, I'm hot. I'm gonna let him kill me to turn on my AC. Give me 1 second. He's 4 years old. If he doesn't learn, I'll sacrifice him to your name. Cool. Again, just anybody doing sacrifices in my name, drop that spleen in the PO box. I have it linked in my about me section on my Twitch. You know, I have to, like I said, I have to feast on it for the, you know, ritual to be over. Otherwise, your brother's spirit can't transition over. You know, he sort of has unfinished business. So just make sure to do that. You want to do it once and do it right. That's what my dad always said. Oh, okay. I don't like this boss. This boss is annoying. 2 clips in 1. Let's go. Very nice. I wonder if people in the Donner Party talked about what their friends tasted like. Probably. I'd imagine so. I mean, you'd be like deliberating, because I bet with human beings more than any other animal, there's a lot more variety in like what each person ate throughout their life, and that would probably affect the taste of the meat. Like, there's probably not as much consistency to the taste of human to the taste of, you know, chickens or pigs or whatever, because their diets are so similar across the board. Do you get what I mean? I hope I don't sound insane. Because what I just said was actually poignant and correct. Too early. I'm getting stressed out. Relax, me. You're good. A little too relaxed. Oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Ooh. Too early. You have a whole nother health bar after this? It sucks. Too early. Too early. God damn it. Too early. No, 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 no. Why do you have to do the 2 fucking follow-ups, man? Just do the 1. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, 1 heavy attack is all I have. It's fine. Two, 3. Gimme. Too early. Whatever. Oh, 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 oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Oh, I'm fucking his ass up. And I have 3 health charges left. Okay. Okay, get out of this corner. Give me that. Oh, dude, I wish I had the long-range full missile arm. I could just knock this bitch out. Oh, you did the long-range shit. That sucks. Bad timing. Give me that. How the fuck did you... Dude, I'm selling so hard. Where the... Where's my stamina? There we go. Okay. Hey, what's up, grandfather? Okay, this is phase 2. 2 health bars? That sucks. I have to play so much better than I just did. That's not good. Ooh, he's wiggly. Someone start playing the flute. Smash. Okay. The face has a hole. You know the drill. Ah, this sucks. I don't know anything about this guy's timing either. Okay, sweeps. This guy's aim is so ass. Holy shit. Decently squishy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I'm getting fucked up. Can I just run around this guy? That's why he does sweeps, because people run behind him. Hit me. Ah, I'm playing this bad. I don't know. Bah. That's what it is. Bah. Ah, shit. That was ass. Whatever. Yeah, shut up. He was fucking emoting in my death screen. that was insulting. On-screen celebration. Woohoo! Am I a good streamer? Sorry. I can only provide something incredibly lame. Because I don't know what that means. He'd have to shit down like a whittle. I'd hit. What? What? Huh? Another one. This feels embarrassing to do. Woohoo! Fuck it. That's my on-screen celebration. That's what you're getting if you redeem that. Unfortunately, I have to agree. Oh, I missed the... Oh, you was talking about Smash. Yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't have a face hole be that gooey. All right. Lots of spikes, though. Although, I guess it seems like a lot of y'all are jumping butt naked into the Sarlacc pit. I'm not going to judge you, though. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose. Whoa. Oh. What the fuck? What is this moveset? Whoa. Why are you so aggressive? This is bad RNG. Gimme. Any fat kids in the chat who used to, when you would fight with your friends, you'd sit on them? Any sitters? I just sit on their chest like a fucking sleep paralysis demon. I was the Hat Man for all my best friends. Fuck you and your big fat ass. I'm not trying to catch it in the club. Ah, that run sucked. Whatever. If you see me in America, say hi. I might say hi, but if you see me out in Europe, I'm a talkative guy. I had just found out about Wi-Fi Skeleton like the day before he died because of the Peter Griffin parody song. If you see me out in Quahog, say hi, but if you see me at the Clam, I'm a talkative guy. We could talk over beers and remember the time. I'm growing up and I am skinny. You're not part of the sitter gang, Alan. I was the stone and my friends were Sisyphus. Or my big fat ass was the stone. It was kind of fun, honestly. Do something! Not that! Again! This guy and his fucking flop, man. Shit. Okay. Poke. Again? Ah, you bitch. Okay, I just need to spam light attacks. I don't need to only do one. Okay, never mind. No, no, no! Ah, I couldn't get that off first. Get the fuck over here, you bitch! Now I can land one. Right at... Pissing me off, you ballsack. Give me that. This run is cooked. I don't care. Dude, why does he have to be a 2 health bar 1? Missed all those parries. Too early. Fuck! God damn it. We need to get Relic more hats. That's true. This one is a bit played out. I only have my Party City Witch hat and my Chipotle hat. It is what it is. One of those spiny hats. What kind of spine are you talking about? For later, if you watch the VOD, from this point forward, there's going to be a clip of you doing it again with Paul Giamatti floating across the screen. It's like rainbow colored and has a propeller on top. Oh, that would be fun. One of the cute, yeah, the like classic little kid with a cartoon kid hat. I would like that. You should get a rainbow top hat for Pride Month. That would be fun too. Rainbow top hat sounds expensive though. Although I guess I could get like a dupe, like a shitty top hat. I used to wear a top hat to middle school when I was a magician. Some lore about me. How old was I? No, I was young. No, I was. I was like Alan's age. Alan, when I was your age, I was wearing a top hat and doing magic tricks. for girls in my school. Did I get any play from it? I think you probably know the answer. Fuck! Relic come out of the closet for Pride Month. My gaydar is faintly beeping for Relic. What an honor. Whoa. Every time the screen goes black, I think, I keep thinking my computer crashed. I can send you some vintage hats from the clip. And an umbrella. I can send you some vintage hats from the clip. I'm missing the context on that. Wait. Do you mean actually sending me hats? I would not expect you to do that. I would obviously say yes to free shit, but I'm assuming that's part of a joke because you're a collector. I don't think you would give me your shit. And you shouldn't. Takes one to know it. Hold up. Why's my chat all fucked up? Give me 1 second. There we go. The other thing about this hat is it's polyester. It fucks with my forehead. I could get some prosthetic hats too. Like, what if I had a cone head? Like, y'all know the cone heads? What, do you want me to look like this? Clip is you doing on-screen celebration. I just also offered to send you a few Avalard. Oh, you actually offered to send me a few. Fuck yeah. I would absolutely do that. I should send up like a, just as this scales, it'd be cool to set up like a P.O. box thing. I know, y'all know, I mean, he has like a bad history online, but, iDubbbz used to do like P.O. unboxing. You remember that era of YouTube? Like P.O. unboxings? Might be kind of fun to do that once I'm a little bigger. Maybe. P.O. box time, I'd send recipes. How do you set up a P.O. box? How to set... Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that. I think that'd be fun. Because I can make a whole stream of it. Like, once I got enough stuff. I'll do that. That sounds fun. Should I do another piece of AOT fan art? Last one turned out good. Hell yeah. Draw often. Drawing is awesome. What's up, Casual? Happy you're back. Are you going to have to sacrifice your brother or not? I'm talking about setting up my P.O. box. You got to let me know if there's going to be your brother's spleen in there or not. Let me know. That movie is a fever dream. Yeah, that movie fucking sucks. Dude, that run... Hold up. I want to do some yapping. Because I'm flailing. I'm going to yap a little bit. Because right now this swollen ball sack is getting on my nerves. That string of SNL movies from... What was that? Was that like 80s or 90s? I think that was 80s. Pretty sure. They had like a pretty good run of movies with, you know, like Wayne's World. But there was these runs of movies, like the really fucking bad ones. Y'all ever see the one with Will Ferrell? Oh, let me open this one anew. These movies. This one is good. This one is good. What were they called? Blues Boys? Blue Boys? SNL movie Blues. The first one was okay. The second one, Blues Brothers, yeah. And this was like the biggest steaming pile of shit I may have ever seen in my entire life. I want to draw all the Titan shifters. Choose one for me to do next. Already did Aaron. Do Armin. Do the femboy, Alan. Yeah, Blues Brothers is gas. I haven't seen it in a long time though. I need to rewatch it. The first Blues Brothers is hilarious, and then Blues Brothers. Is there a third one? I know the second one was ass, and then I think there's a third one that's worse. No, okay, it was just two. This movie sucks because one of the guys died, so they had to carry it on by himself. Dan Aykroyd had to do it like by himself. And the energy was gone. It sucked. In the VOD, if you go forward from the clip I made of your on-screen celebration, there's a clip of you doing it again with Paul Giamatti floating on the screen. Oh, word, that's sick. How'd you do that? Maybe I could set that up as a thing that I could do all the time. iDubbbz is my ultimate op. Only person I would jump if I saw them on the street. Yeah, that's fair. How old were you again, Sparkly? You were what? You're like, what were you, like 24, 25? That timeline would add up for you to be in high school at the time when he was spreading around all the white kids saying the N-word. And he's like reformed now or whatever, but just because, I don't know, doesn't mean he's owed forgiveness by everyone. I mean, culturally, him, crazy how Joji's been able to skirt that, like, cultural reckoning, but, yeah, definitely a pretty rough time to be a black person or an Indian person because of, PewDiePie. Holy shit. I don't really want to get into the weeds with this, but, recently I listened to, PewDiePie's bit on T-Series. Holy, is it racist as hell. My God. I was never, bitch lasagna, I was never a PewDiePie fan. I just don't think he's that funny. But, my God. Holy shit. I did not realize how racist that shit was. First one gas, second one mid, third dog shit. Yeah, that's a classic progression. I was kind of dreading Armin. Thanks a lot. Armin's a cutie pie. I'm 25 right now. I was Alan's age, plus a bit older during the Tana content cop. Oh, I hate him too. I will never forget those bitches. Yeah. Yeah, that 15, like that was probably the worst age to be during the like content cop era. Cause dude, all those white high schoolers, like holy shit. Some of them never recovered. A kid I know from high school that I considered a friend at one point, he saw those videos and just like never stopped saying slurs. And I'm not friends with him anymore, but he's like, I should just unfollow him. You know those people from middle school and high school that you just follow eternally on Instagram for some reason? Anyway, that guy is a terrible person. Holy shit. He still says the same justification of like, you know, we either say all of them or none of them, which is so stupid. Like, what gives you the right? You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's so dumb. Anyway, I feel I feel for you, Sparkly. That sucks. That was you lost the Russian roulette on that one. Joji's pivot from YouTube to music was a time. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, this is a nuanced take. Like, Joji's humor back then with iDubbbz and the gang did like a lot of damage culturally. And it sucks because it's like you really didn't have to do that, because I watched occasionally, like, I was never a huge fan, but I watched some Filthy Frank videos growing up, mainly because, like, honestly, a girl that I liked was into Filthy Frank, so I was like, fuck it. Fucking pink guy or whatever the jokes are. Anyway, he was like pretty artistically talented even back then, and you didn't need to do all that shit. It's so corny. Like, above all is the wrong thing. Like, not only was it super culturally damaging, but it's also just like fucking cringy. Like, it wasn't even zany. It was just annoying and like weird. I fucking love Joji. I hated Pink Guy. Joji's music is great. I mean, I have more complicated feelings about Joji just because I have a soft spot for music, like, which is a flaw in some ways. But I mean, his albums are pretty great, and I think this is like Dancing in the Dark. Slow Dancing in the Dark is like one of the best modern ballads, in my opinion. Very good. White man tried to tell me that, and I was like, I hate myself. Yeah, it's just like people intellectualizing their racism to try to like avoid the fact that they're being racist. And it's like, dude, you just like, you listen to too much Future, and in some part of you, like, it's this weird combination of like envy for black identity and then also racism, and it combines in this really uncomfortable and gross false intellectualizing of, you know, you saying slurs. It sucks. Like, man, it's corrosive to fucking be around. And I was too young for that era, so I kind of missed it. Because I was in like middle school, and middle schoolers weren't at that point where like they were really smart enough to be like covert. You know what I mean? So I kind of missed it, which was lucky for me. That bullet hit you though. That sucks. I only forgive them if I'm allowed to beat them with a pipe for 5 minutes. That's fair. Give Sparkly her time. Computer just randomly turned off. Nothing new here. Gotta use my phone now. Hey, is what it is. We use what we got. I remember being a person of color in elementary and middle school, especially in a mostly white school, was the worst. Yeah, there's like a lot of I am a white guy, so grain of salt with everything I say, but I can empathize with like, I've always been really acutely aware of like when small cultural erasures happen, because I went to a school. My mom was an art teacher at a private school, so I got to go to a private school while she taught there, and through some financial aid and stuff. Anyway, it was like all white people, and then there was a kid who was from India that had immigrated, and I think there was two kids who were black, and there was like really small gaslighting moments where people would like convince them that their cultural identity was like a facade or made up. It's like this really sort of like parasitic integration, almost, I would call it, because they're like trying to like culturally homogenize, but it happens through like an erasure of, you know, your cultural context. You get what I mean? He's like a reverse Kanye, and he's apologized. It's better for you that you don't know him. Yeah. Y'all, who's oh, Alan, you're too. Yeah, don't look it up, Alan. It doesn't matter really. It's not even that interesting. iDubbbz is like a guy who used to make zany racist videos, and now he like apologized and he runs a boxing TikTok thing. That's pretty much his whole bit. Burp audio, Relic burp audio leaked. Sorry you also experienced that too. Yeah, that's rough. I feel for y'all. That shit sucks. I still remember the comments. How do I click off? What? Click off of the comment. I still remember the comments and looks I got from white people from Trump's first presidency. I'm Hispanic. Yeah, that's got to be even worse now. I mean, like, we don't have to get into the weeds with the. We know where we are culturally. I mean, this shit is fucked up. I hate being sweaty, and I'm from Alaska. You're from Alaska? I'm gonna have to say being extremely cold. Would you rather be extremely hot or extremely cold? I would rather be probably extremely hot, because I don't think, like, we're not talking about being in an oven, and extremely cold can kill you. I can regulate I can deal with heat, I think. I'm from the South, though. I'm from New Orleans. So, same answer as casuals, but reversed. I did not make an exception for iDubbbz. He's a horrible person. Yeah, it's hard, man. I dislike iDubbbz, and I don't like his content and, you know, all the things. Ultimately, it's obviously a good thing that he's sort of like gone back on his past words, but it's certainly like, I don't know, honestly, just in myself, I don't know how I feel about like redemption in general, because I would like to be the kind of person who believes in it, but there are certain things that it's just incredibly complicated, you know. It's hard to forgive someone when there's still cultural issues that are like stemming from what they did. You know what I mean? iDubbbz will burn. The 2016 era YouTubers are the reason why I hate men now. /J. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, a little bit of truth in every joke. I mean, the 2016 era YouTubers, I think it's oh shit. Sorry, I messed up my headphones. I think the 2016 era YouTubers, it's one of those, like, you know, the first domino kind of thing. Because you can look at you can compare them to the content space that we're in now, and you can be like, oh, they were not as bad as it is now with, like, actual sex traffickers and shit. But it's very much like the first domino that culturally set us down this path. At the very least, helped the right wing sort of win, like, the cultural war, which we're seeing the repercussions of right now, you know? So basically, no racist guy that's tried to repent, but people still understandably hate him. Yeah, pretty much. he did he was very like pseudo intellectual, like tried to you know that shit Elon Musk says about being like dark woke? That's kind of what iDubbbz was. Like, he always thought he was in the right place, and he would say things like, if we can't say some of the slurs, then we can't say all of them. It was like this all or nothing gambit. And he would say a lot of things that were attempting to be like philosophical, but it was all like very stupid and not well thought out. Basically like fodder to make children be racist is what it was. And some people never recovered. I mean, a bunch of his audience, after he apologized for being racist, like disavowed him, you know? And those are people that he helped radicalize, so it sucks. Can you look up cloudberries? I swear they're a thing. No one knows what they are. Cloudberries. Sounds like some shit from One Piece. You trying to become a power user? Whoa! These things are cute. Nordic Temptations. Are they in the Nordic region? Where do cloudberries grow? Oh, they're in Canada. I think we have some Canadian folks in the chat. When iDubbbz can you look at? Okay, got that. When iDubbbz apologized, my girlfriend was like, "See, he apologized. Now you can stop hating him." And I don't know why we dated for a year after that. My favorite philosophical thing he did was say the N-word in front of Tana Mongoose because she said it. Yeah, I don't. It was like some attempt of making her seem hypocritical. Skypea ass fruit. Hey. Alan, even though you hate One Piece, you know the references. Very good. Yeah, I noticed like a lot of people with iDubbbz and content creators in general seek a reason to forgive them as quickly as possible because they don't like the cognitive dissonance of the guy you like having done something fucked up. And I think it allows people to move on too quickly. I mean, who knows? I don't keep up with iDubbbz, so I don't know what's going on with him culturally, but I think people are allowed to move on too quickly. You know, it's like getting to... It's like leaving the doctor when your wound is still open. Like, the stitches might pop out, you know what I mean? And if you're in a place where you're actually trying to heal and reach a state where you can be forgiven, you can't continue to carry on with all your ailments. You actually have to, you know, surrender yourself to healing, you know? It takes time. Also, Relic comes out as white before gay is crazy. That reminds me, is it true you guys don't have black currants? Considering I don't even know what that is, probably not. Anybody that doesn't know, Apple is tuning in from Britain. Oh, we're global. I've never seen these before in my life. Keep it a stack. I don't believe so. Anybody in America in the chat ever seen these before? I don't hate One Piece. I slightly dislike it. It's the fandom I hate. Yeah, that is what you said yesterday. I recall. I've never seen them in the store, but I live in Boston, which is like Atlanta for whites. That's hilarious. Dude. Boston is like that. That's so funny. My great-grandma wrote a book called Menad Look. Menad Look. Can you look up? Sure. Menad Look. Book. (1907 to 1932). Oh yeah, dude, you being from Alaska is so cool. We talked about Outdoor Boys yesterday, but because I've been watching him so much, it's made me want to go to Alaska. The terrain is so pretty out there. This is what you're talking about? Cool. Menad Look. Am I saying that right? Menad Look. Relic visits Alaska arc. Dude, if I ever get big with content, I think I would hard pivot to doing like Conan remote segments. That would be my shit. I would love that. Like something similar to what Speed does, but less geared for children. Speed's cool. I don't mean that as an insult, but something like that. Men I look. Ah, okay. Showcases nearly... Is this an ad segment, casual? You getting royalties? Showcases nearly 100 photographs taken by the Inupiat photographer Charles Menaluk, okay. Charles Menaluk, that document life in whales in the Bering Strait between Alaska and Russia in the early 1900s. Oh shit, that's crazy. It's not just Alaska, it's like the ice path that connected Alaska and Russia? What? Dude, that's sick. That's badass. You got a cool family history. My whole lineage died in the potato famine. That's what I got. I got a bunch of Irish alcoholics that died in bars. I heard that they aren't a thing in America, but didn't believe it because they're such a staple over here. They're definitely not a staple in America. Even if we do have them in some places regionally, I've like never heard of these things before. My lineage is just stressed and or on drugs. I'm pretty much the same. I got a bunch of like, dude, this hat. 1 second. Switching to the Chipotle hat. My lineage is like all, the specific kind of Christian that used to do a bunch of cocaine, but now they're reformed. Is that the kind of pastor you look into their eyes and you can just see the lines of coke spilling out their pupils? That's my lineage. Stress on my dad's side, drugs on my mother's. Hey, look at all of us. My lineage is apparently cowboys, sheriffs, and outlaws. Ah, you got both. What is that? Hey, we got a new follower. Let's go. That was fun and cute. I didn't even set that up. Nice. That's crazy. You got your lineage on both sides of the law. You got the narcs and the cool guys. All my dad did was give me autism and then die. Hey, he clocked in, did his job, and clocked out. No shame in that. My lineage is like, oh, y'all know the, this isn't doxing. This doesn't matter. But my last name is Donnelly. Family clan. And our family, our clan crest is this, descending from O'Donnelly. And the story of this hand in the middle here is one of my great ancestors reached land and was so ecstatic about reaching land that he cut off his own right hand and threw it on the shore. And then he bled out and died. That's my lineage, So that's the reason I don't hop on a cruise. I just start looking at my right hand like it's the fucking goblin mask. Start reaching for the bayonet in my pocket. Bayonet's a gun. I botched the joke. Hold on. Bayonetta? Bayonet. Oh, it still works, kinda. It's a gun knife. We added a rifle to the imagery for some reason. That's fine. He was a good man, though, I'm assuming, so it's all good. There you go, nice. You guys might find this funny, but my great uncle tracked our family history. Turns out I'm English because my ancestors kept stealing sheep and got kicked out of Scotland. Whoa, that's cool. Everyone keep an eye on Apple. Who knows? She's still got the sheep thief blood in her. Be careful. Basically, my great something grandpa was an outlaw and actually died. Whoa, wait, robbing a bank. Basically, my great something grandpa was an outlaw and actually died robbing a bank. My grandpa is a reformed criminal, and my dad works at a jail, used to be a cop, and then became a security guard, and now does paperwork. That's a pretty crazy lineage. Wild. Now that I know your first and last name, if you look up my name, which I feel comfortable with you guys knowing my actual name, I don't care, because everyone's name is known. It's fine. It's like a bunch of old dudes, old accomplished dudes pop up. I'm not big enough yet. That's Aura. Now you can stab it with the bayonet. True, if I'm having trouble cutting my right hand off, I can just, I can just blast my wrist. Like when a robber shoots the lock out of a door. Something like that. Anyway, pretty crazy. Dude cut off his own hand and then bled out on a beach. Allegedly. Or, allegedly is the wrong word. I mean, it might be a myth. Like, who knows? People make up shit. I'm not entirely sure. In my immediate lineage, my whole family are all, it's all like, well, not my mom and dad, but my grandpa was in the Navy, and then my uncle is like a cop, like a whole lot of narcs. Whole lot of narcs. Unfortunately. I can't go too deep into that because that actually does get into doxing territory. I mean, people do go crazy on long trips at sea. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, here's an alternative version. Who knows? Dude, have y'all seen, I don't know why I keep going back to, like, crazy, talking about crazy racist shit, but, dude, y'all ever watch those, videos of, like, crazy waves at sea? Dude, not the CGI shit. Fuck off. Crazy waves at sea, freight boat. Y'all ever seen these videos before? I was watching these, and considering the fact that, dude, like, it just made me realize how determined people were to act out colonialism and the slave trade. Because motherfuckers were traversing, like, you know how racist you have to be to traverse Poseidon's rage in a fucking wooden boat that could qualify as a doohickey? That's insane. That's insane. That is so crazy. Just a bunch of dudes with, like, white men with measles being like, I gotta go put this on a different continent. I gotta go shit myself to death in the Americas. Wild. Blew my mind when I was thinking about it. I've been on Earth for almost 26 years, and I don't think my mom ever had a steady job this whole time. Well, she's just hopping from job to job. My buddy's mom is like that. She always makes it work somehow, though. I don't know. Like a real plates on sticks individual, and you're like, how the fuck are you not surrounded by cracked porcelain? I don't understand. But it's like a magic trick of sorts, I suppose. I wanted to be an FBI profiler, and my dad told me he would disown me if that happened. This was years ago before weed was legal. So I get it. Yeah, I think you definitely don't want to be an FBI profiler under this administration. You'd be acting out some pretty evil, horrendous shit. I'm on the side of the pops with that one, Johnny. Ever beat it and think your ancestors are watching? Dude, fortunately for me, I'm not religious at all, and I'm not really spiritual either. And I think if there is something after death, whatever we would become would be something that's like more abstracted from our ego identity. So anyway, my point is no, not for me, but I was empathizing with the people who are Christian, because, like, dude, how do you fuck? Like, what, man? That's crazy. What if you have a pervy uncle or something? Like, and just not to be stereotypical, but there's a lot of creepy people in church. Like, can they just, like, check in? You know, you pull out the dong and they're like, oh, my favorite show is on. That would freak me out, man. The shit you'll do to not work. Nope. Low-key never had a job. I don't know how I made it this far. Yeah, the shit people do to not work is pretty crazy. I mean, I get it, because, like, jobs suck. I mean, I fucking hate my job. Like, I hate my job. I hate working so much. So I get it. But I know some people back in New Orleans, like kids I knew from high school that are drug dealers, and they're making minimum wage money. Like, dude, just go work at Pizza Hut. You know what I mean? Like, why are you risking your life for essentially like $14 an hour if you do the math? And that's before including the fact that these people are like driving around doing deliveries. So that's not even including, like, not even subtracting their gas money. They're making minimum wage. Actually, yes, it creeps me out every time. Apple, you're religious, so that freaks you out. Do you just like persist? Do you try to not think about it? Well, I want it to be the ones like on Criminal Minds, the ones who are like family. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you. Colts and shit. You want it to be Rust? I get it. I mean, I watched True Detective and I was like, these guys are pretty cool. Or at least Matthew McConaughey was. Woody Harrelson was kind of a piece of shit in that show. But I get it. I think that's what happens with like I do not like cops. I think that's been pretty clear from the way that I talk on here. Not a fan. I live in LA, so like I get motherfuckers from the LAPD coming in to get a burrito at Chipotle after like beating protesters at USC. It freaks me out. Anyway, I do feel for like some detectives, because I feel like a lot of people who join the CIA like watch True Detective and they're like, oh, I want to save people who got murdered. And then they get there and their job is like, instigate racial segregation on X. You know what I mean? Do whataboutism to try to trick black people into not supporting the Palestinian cause. Yeah, type out what did a Palestinian ever do for George Floyd? You know what I mean? That's the kind of shit that the CIA and FBI are getting up to, in my opinion. I looked at R34 at church once, LMAO. Let's go, Sparkly. Goon 24/7. You can get more customers at Pizza Hut. Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, that's actually true. You could sell weed out of the back of a Pizza Hut. That'd be pretty smart. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll plug my my ex-friends in on that idea. Posted my almond drawing in progress creative corner in the Discord. Let's peep. Oh, fucked up my headphones again. Let's see. Oh shit, got the game open too. I think I'm done with the gaming segment. I didn't beat the priest today. I'm not feeling it. I'm not into it right now. All right. I'll fuck up the priest tomorrow. Maybe I'll be in more of a gaming mood. I feel like yapping today though. Progress will be unsaved. Oh, it's just I haven't progressed at all though. Doesn't matter. All right, let's see the art. Wrong thing. Damn, Armin's a lot more detailed than I thought. One thing I can recommend to you off rip is you should just learn. There's like a lot of methods, but have you heard of the Loomis method before, Alan? If you want to be able to draw heads like really easily, this is a pretty basic pattern to follow. You just start with drawing a circle. It lets you get your dimensions down. You know how you have that thing? I bet you have the issue where you draw one eye and you're like, oh, this eye is really great. Like I did so good on this. And then you just can't get the other one right. It's because you don't have a grid to follow your proportion. So I would highly recommend the Loomis method to help you out. I am not used to drawing things like muscles without the skin, so it kind of sucks. That's totally fine. You have to draw new things to learn how to draw better. But I would recommend, I noticed that you don't, the issue you're having, like the biggest one, is you don't have an underdrawing. You're essentially, it's like trying to build a building with no scaffolding. and no foundation, you know? Drawing happens in layers. You start out with blocking out shapes. I'm speaking to you as though you like really want to progress in drawing, which if you don't want to, that's totally fine. You know, it can just be hobbies are great and like drawing for fun is great, but I'm a dork about this shit. Constructive. Thank you for bearing with this, everyone who's not interested in drawing. This is another thing that is helpful to learn is constructive drawing. It's basically blocking and reducing things to their more primitive shapes. This is really advanced constructive drawing, but you see how these planes on the forehead, where normally a person might understand it as a flat plane, is actually constructed of 8 separate planes. You get it? So you'd restrict a head by essentially having like a circle for the head if you're drawing it from the front, an oval from the side, a plane for the face. You know what I mean? I've been drawing the same anime body and face for 10 years now. Yeah. To break out of having like the same face, same body issue, you just have to go back to sucking. I think a lot of people, when they're drawing, learn how to draw one type of thing and just continue to do the one thing that they're good at over and over again, and it stunts your growth. So anyway, highest recommendation, it's very simple to learn, is the Loomis method. I use this shit all the time still, and it's like one of the first things you learn in an art class as part of a constructive drawing. Related to the drug dealing, and this is really good. Like from as far as without having any Loomis method behind it and no construction, you're doing a good job for eyeballing this shit. But the Loomis method would help you keep this eye at the correct size because this eye is a little bit too small. Although maybe that's just some anime shit, so who knows? Who knows? Hard to tell. I missed some chats. Not religious, but my whole family is. So I grow up with a whole, and they'll always be watching over you say hi. I usually stop. Yeah, that sucks. I don't think I think I would have to retire from the I would have to retire from spankage if I was religious, which is honestly probably the point. That's probably the point of your family always watching over you. They're trying to restrict you. Oh, let me put on some music. Let me put on some music in the background while I yap about gooning or whatever whatever I end up saying. House music. Actually, I want classical. Let's do... I don't want Beethoven. I'll just do some Ghibli songs. Ghibli songs. Everyone, drop what you're doing and get the Freedom Rise card. This is sponsored.
For the world of music and audio at Full Sail University. Recording,
Shut the fuck up, Full Sail. Okay. When I was younger, I thought TVs were also cameras. So when I did my thing, I thought I would go to heaven and the angels would be like, "We've been watching you," then turn on the CCTV video of me jorking it. Yeah, I mean that Christian shame is pervasive. I know a lot of people who left the religion and still like part of their jerkage experience is fear, which is hilarious. Bro, if God has vids of me gooning since I first started, I'm calling him out as a Minecraft YouTuber. That's true. You could flip it back on him. He had the choice to look away. And if he kept his, certainly strange behavior. I don't think there has ever, if God is real, I don't think there has ever been a larger age gap. An eternal being versus 12-year-old. I'm not used to drawing things like... Oh, I already read that. I draw like a downgraded version of the Loomis method that I taught myself. You just learn the actual Loomis method. Downgraded version of Loomis method I taught myself. I would recommend just learning the actual Loomis method. It's easy as fuck. Like, you would be amazed. If you spend a day learning the perspective points... Perspective. which there are, I guess there's infinite perspective points, but the only ones you'd mainly be using are a 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point, which this is like real dorky shit. Let me see if I can get an example for you. Okay. I'm going to hop off in a second. I'm going to have this just be a short stream today. I'm going to get ready for work. All right. I'm going to explain this real quick, though. Again, to get my brother to ride, way more chances for human sacrifices. Great. I'll be waiting on the spleens. All right. If anybody in here wants to get better at drawing exponentially, it is really lame. You're not drawing anything cool, but you're going to be drawing a bunch of cubes and fucking, like shapes, basically. Cubes, circles, triangles, all the primitive shapes in perspective. And points are points on your horizon line where your lines die off to. And you can, how do I explain this? You know that shit artists do with pencils? You know when artists do this in movies? What they're doing is deciphering what the perspective point of the object that they're looking at is. So you're essentially determining the angle of where the edge of this line on this building dies off eternally, and that way you can draw other things within the same perspective. Because if you have a building here, right, we have this block, and if we want to draw another block in the same perspective, even if it's up here above the horizon line, we can understand that the lines of that shape are going to die down to the same point in the perspective grid. Oh God, not the horizon line. My art teacher ruined that for me. I learned this in my professional art class, helped a lot. Yeah, this is the shit. Like, if you want to get better at drawing, like, this is what you have to do. I have like 2 sketchbooks full of cubes, basically. Until I quit for like a year. Yeah, I think the way I learned, this is by drawing a shit ton of cubes, and then also just go outside and be the artist that's drawing buildings. You know, take your pen or whatever, and the way you figure out what the where the point is on your horizon line is you line up your pencil with the top. You know, if you have this as the top of a building that's dying off, you know, into the distance, you would line up your pencil with your hand and decipher what the angle of that is, and then find where the point that it dies off is on the horizon, which would be like way over here. Which means I have 2 for later. The streamer says, it's so fun, I forgot to take my usual 15. Oh, shit. Well, I'm happy it's been a good time. Anyway, that's my dorky art shit. I gotta get ready for work. I assume anybody who's new might have left because I got into my dorky art shit, which is understandable. Hold on, let me drop. Can someone drop the Discord in the chat? Join that if you want to be more active in the community. I had a lovely time here today. Lovely folks. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow at probably around 12, I think. Anyway, bye guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.